Hello, it's me again. Today I am talking about the standard flat parallels 4870, 140. They are very similar to the snipe nose parallels in function, I suppose. The inside of the jaws is completely flat, smooth, without any teeth. What I find the difference for using them is with the snipe nose pair, I generally use them for finer things. If there's finer metal that you're still going to get the surface grip the whole way along, that's great. If I'm bending up things that are, or holding things that are slightly wider, say the width of the jaws, you're going to get surface area hold on the whole thing, whereas this, you're getting more hold at the bottom where it's tapered up finer at the top, if that makes sense. So generally use these for sort of bigger bits of metal and getting more leverage on things. The handle size is a slightly bigger, which again is perfect for using it on bigger things. You've got more to sort of get hold of. A lot of people take the edge off. I know I've said it about, might have even said it about the snipe nose, just run a bit of sandpaper down the inside edge. I generally don't on this pair because I don't use it for bending, so the edge won't get distorted. Like the snipe nose pair, they're both, you can put metal all the way through the jaws, which I really like. If you've got a big strip of metal, you can have it going all the way through. I use these a lot with the half round pair, which for reference are 4876-140, and I'll literally hold the metal in both of them at like a 90 degrees, and it just gives you more leverage to bend a piece of metal to whatever you, it gives you more leverage. And again, with that surface area that I was talking about, when you have a piece like that, you're gripping on the whole surface area of the piece. So if you try and wobble it out or something, if you're filing it or anything like that, there's much less chance of it sort of moving. Whereas if on a big piece like that you're going to use the snipe nose, yeah, they'll make do, but they'll never be as strong. They'll have a tendency to slip out more out of the snipe nose than the standard flat parallels. These are more of your everyday workhorse that will just get it done. I like that you can go hold a piece of metal all the way through. Obviously I like the parallel function. I even like the width. If you've got a pair of normal, the width of the jaws, if you've got a normal pair of flat pliers, like sort of finger jointed ones, they're never going to be the same width as these. So I like that they're wider. I like the size of the handle. I think if you want bigger, I suppose if you have bigger hands it might be beneficial, but for me, if you want bigger, it would just be more clumsy. They do have when they close on something, they are quite firmly locked, which is quite nice. I like, with all of these, the metal handles. I know some people prefer rubber handles on like traditional finger jointed pliers. I don't. I think they're stickier. You can drop hot metal on them and they burn. I think if I had to pick a pair between the snipe nose and the flat parallels, I will use these for completely different reasons than for using the snipe nose. So I personally would recommend obviously having both of them, but it depends what you're doing, I suppose. If you're doing more heavy pieces, I'd probably go with the flat parallels. I find them really good for sort of heavy work, holding things, bending things, and filing. I love these for filing things. If I've got a bit of metal that's more fiddly to hold, whack them in these, file away, and they're pretty pretty solid compared to a finger jointed pair. These are fantastic for holding things while you're filing. Yeah.